Good evening and welcome. It's been a heartbreaking end to this year, so hard to describe in words. But as 2013 begins, it's time to focus on solutions. We're not giving up this battle because we all have to do what we can to make India safer for women. Tonight, on New Year's Eve, Delhi is much quieter and sombre. Many people have cancelled celebration plans. The Army and Navy have called off their functions as well as others. And then there are people who are out on the streets tonight holding vigils despite the biting cold because they don't want to forget. I'm Nidhi Razdan. These are the headlines. The draft of the charge sheet in the rape and murder of the 23-year-old is ready. It names 24 witnesses. The Army, Navy, several hotels and clubs cancel or tone down New Year's Eve celebrations as a mark of respect. Braving the coldest day of the season, several protesters are out in Delhi and elsewhere holding vigils for the braveheart. President Pranab Mukherjee's message on the new year: let's dedicate 2013 to improving the security of women and use this moment to introspect. The new helpline for women begins working in Delhi after some initial glitches. And his songs may have filthy lyrics that virtually glorify rape, but the Bristol Hotel in Gurgaon has refused to cancel Honey Singh's concert, though there are some reports that say they may just back off. Well, these are the pictures that you can see from around the country today. Those are pictures from Jantar Mantar in the centre from here in Delhi, where people have been sitting out on the coldest day of the season all day and tonight as well, holding a peaceful vigil. In Lucknow, people have come out this evening in large numbers with candles. In Kolkata, there have been people coming out and protesting as well. So this story has clearly not been forgotten, and people are determined to make sure it never is, until there is some action that is seen, that is translated into concrete action. Well, Tanima Biswas is at Jantar Mantar. She joins us from there. She's also been keeping an eye on the investigations for us. Neha Khanna is at the bus stop in Munirka in South Delhi, where this young girl and her friend boarded that bus that night before they were brutally attacked. That bus stop has now turned into a memorial. Let me go across to Tanima first. Tanima, on the investigations, now we understand that the draft charge sheet is ready. There are 24 witnesses that the police have named. What more do we know about the charge sheet, when it will be filed and when the trial can finally start?
Nidhi, the police have gone on record to say that they are going to file the charge sheet by the 3rd of January. We know right now the draft of the charge sheet has in fact been prepared. In fact, we know that several top officials, even up to the MHA, are looking at the charge sheet to try and work out on the finer points before it is submitted in front of the court. Yes, rightly as you mentioned, they have named at least between 25 to 30 witnesses in the charge sheet. These would not only include the male friend of the victim who was present during this entire incident inside that bus, but also the police officials who reached the spot on time, the team of doctors, both from Safdarjung as well as the Singapore hospital in which the victim was taken. They will be testifying as witnesses as well. So, and also the SDM, the judicial magistrate who took the girl's statement before her death, and the forensic scientists who are working on the forensic evidence that they have collected from the bus which was the scene of crime. So they are preparing a list. The charge sheet more or less mentions the fact that the girl had sustained these sort of injuries, and the fact that she had been, all the 6 accused who have been produced in court so far, a few of them have also admitted to their crimes in court, though some of them have refused from going through a test identification parade. So the charge sheet, the police are saying, should be filed by this week. Currently, as you mentioned, I'm standing at Jantar Mantar, where a protest, we have seen day-long protests. In fact, protests for the past 2 weeks that have been happening in several parts of the city, and Jantar Mantar has become one of the key points where protests have been continuing throughout. This is, of course, been allowed by the police as well, one of the few spots in the city. We know a few people have been on hunger strike also for the past 8 days. I'll just go across and speak to some of the people who have been coming here for many days now. मैम, आपका नाम और आपसे मेरा ये सवाल है कि आज चीफ मिनिस्टर ने एक हेल्पलाइन स्टार्ट किया है, विमेन डिस्ट्रेस हेल्पलाइन 181, जो आप डायल कर सकते हैं कहीं से भी, 24 आवर हेल्पलाइन. बट आपको क्या विश्वास है, बिकॉज ये हेल्पलाइंस हमने पुलिस की तरफ से भी पहले देखी थी, हेल्पलाइंस थी जो बहुत महिलाओं ने पहले बोला कि ये काम नहीं करती. ये चीफ मिनिस्टर के हेल्पलाइन से आपको लगता है कि ये कंप्लेंट्स थोड़ी सीरियसली ली जाएंगी पुलिस वालों से?
नहीं, देखिए कंप्लेंट्स तो पहले भी हो रही हैं। अभी पटियाला में केस हुआ था। आई बिलोंग टू पटियाला एंड आई एम अ सोशल वर्कर। तो देखिए हेल्पलाइंस बहुत हैं, लॉस बहुत बनाए गए हैं, लेकिन उनको इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कितना किया जा रहा है। ऐसे तो पुलिस वालों को पहले ही पीसीआर वालों को पता चल चुका था कि एक बस निकली है यहाँ से जिसने ऐसे चोरी की है, किसी को लूटा है, लेकिन उनका आगे से रिप्लाई ये आता है कि आप हमें सुबह बताइए। ठीक है, जब पुलिस से ही बात हो गई, उन्होंने अगर उसी टाइम उनको पकड़ा होता, उस बस को रोका होता, तो इट वोंट हैपन। कोई भी क्राइम होगा ही नहीं अगर वो पहले ही क्राइम को थोड़े से जो लिमिटेड क्राइम होता है पहले छोटी स्तर पे होता है उसको रोक दिया जाए।
इस हेल्पलाइन से आपको कोई उम्मीद है? एटलीस्ट इट्स अ पॉजिटिव स्टेप?
नहीं, नो, दिस इज जस्ट अ फेक होप टू आवर पब्लिक बिकॉज ऑलरेडी वी हैव लॉट ऑफ हेल्पलाइंस एंड ऑलरेडी वी हैव लॉट ऑफ लॉस which has been made in favor of women and child, but nobody is protected in this world, nobody is safe in our country this time.
सर, आपसे आपका नाम और आप बताइए कि जैसे आप बोल रहे थे कि कोई एक स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन होना चाहिए सरकार से, उन्होंने आके बात भी की है इस बारे में और उन्होंने ये बोला भी है कि दे विल नॉट लेट द डेथ ऑफ दिस गर्ल गो इन वेन, बट आपको अभी तक लग रहा है कि सरकार ने जो कर सकती थी अभी तक किया है उन्होंने?
मेरा नाम मनोज त्यागी है और मैं उत्तर प्रदेश के नवसर्जित जनपद हापुड़ से आया हूँ। मेरी सरकार से एक अपील है और मेरा एक निवेदन भी है कि अपने राजनीतिक स्वार्थ के लिए तमाम राजनीतिक दल, 9वीं लोकसभा में संसद में स्पेशल सेशन बुलाया गया सिर्फ इसलिए कि अपने वेतन भत्ते बढ़ाने के लिए, और इस मकसद में काफ़ी हद तक वो कामयाब हो गए, अपने वेतन भत्ते बढ़ा लिए। तो आज हमारा जो राजनीतिक दल हैं उसके माननीय सांसद हैं, आज ये क्यों जरूरत महसूस नहीं समझ रहे कि आईपीसी की धारा 376 में अमेंडमेंट करना चाहिए, एक कानून में एक संशोधन होना चाहिए। तो इसमें हेल्पलाइन से कुछ नहीं होगा। आज राजनीतिक इच्छा शक्ति की जरूरत है कि तमाम दल इस पे एकजुट हों और हमारे विपक्ष की भी जिम्मेदारी बनती है। मैं बहन सुषमा स्वराज जी से भी कहना चाहता हूं कि वो सरकार को विवश करें और स्पेशल सेशन बुलाएं पार्लियामेंट के अंदर और सरकार को मजबूर करें कि एक कानून में संशोधन होने का सही वक्त है और इस लड़की के लिए सच्ची श्रद्धांजलि यही होगी।
Alright, so very strong views from the crowd over here. They have been coming for the past several days, Nidhi, as we said, and strong voices and opinions saying that there should be more action from the government as well. Nidhi?
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.